Good morning, students and Saira. Let us do another part of unseen poetry. Now, let us recollect what is an unseen poetry. Unseen poem is a poem which is given from outside the textbook. It is a poem which the students have not read before. Okay, so unseen means what? The things which you have not seen anytime, that is known as unseen. So unseen poem is a poem which comes from outside the textbook. It is not included in your textbook. It is, you have, few of you all must have read this poem, but not all. So it is new thing for you. It is a poem which the students have not read before. The students have to read the poem and have to answer the questions given below. Same like unseen passage, it is unseen poem. Students, you all have to read the poem carefully. You all have to understand what is the poem giving us message, and then questions will be based on that poem, and you have to answer the questions and search the answers from the poem and answer it properly. Okay. Now let us see this poem. A very beautiful poem about our nation. Okay. With Himalayas in the north, Indian Ocean in the south, Arabian Sea in the west, Bay of Bengal in the east, I love my nation. With developed culture and beautiful sculpture, the people have no rest to do their work best. I love my nation. Again, I'll read it. Our nation. With Himalayas in the north, Indian Ocean in the south, Arabian Sea in the west, Bay of Bengal in the east, I love my nation. With developed culture and beautiful sculpture, the people have no rest to do their work best. I love my nation. They give us rice and ration. They dress in latest fashion. They do many inventions which are about fiction. I love my nation. With number of hill stations which are God's creation, it give us protection and save us from tension. I love my nation. Okay, so a short description about what all things are there in our nation. It is given here. Himalayas mountain. Himalayan mountain is in the north side. So with Himalayas in the north, Indian Ocean is in the south, Arabian Sea is to the west, and Bay of Bengal is to the east. Because of all these things, I love my nation. With developed culture. How is our culture? The cultures are the things, the traditions which we follow in our day-to-day life. It is developed. And beautiful sculptures. Sculptures are what? Statues of ancient times are known as sculptures. Sorry. The people have no rest. We can see, busy. People are all busy. Round the clock they are doing something. Even a vegetable seller, a fruit vendor, a newspaper seller, and other professions, those who are going to office, those who are teachers, those who are doctors, they are on their foot. As morning, as the sun rises, you can see people running to the office, catching bus, going behind a vehicle for, auto rickshaw. So you can see life is very, very busy and the people are very, very busy. Okay, 1 minute. And why are the people doing this? Because they want to do their work best. They are struggling, they are working hard, so they can do the work best. They can do the assigned job to them in a best way. Okay, so I love my nation. They give us rice and ration. The government provides food facilities in the ration shop. Okay, that is, they provide free of cost, or they charge minimum cost to that rice, sugar, dal, okay, wheat. These all things are provided in the ration shop at a very lower cost to the poor people. They dress in latest fashion. People dress according to latest fashion. People dress according to various festivals, and people dress according to their likes and dislikes. They do many inventions. We get to see lot of inventions in our day-to-day life. For example, take an example of your cell phone. The cell phone first were huge, yes, and they were heavy in weight, and there were buttons down there. But now it has changed. The invention, what is invention of the cell phone? Now you get touch screen mobiles, okay? You get smartphones wherein you have to just click on the screen and anything. You can also say, and then the application whichever you want on your mobile is appeared before you. So that are the inventions which are taking place day by day. The new and better inventions which takes place in our life. I love my nation. With number of hill station, yes, there are number of hill station in our nation. Beautiful, beautiful hill station with very beautiful sceneries, and people go there for vacation, for picnic, to relax. They work all day long and then they take a break. They think that no, we should go to some place, we should take rest so that our minds get fresh. So it gives us protection and saves us from tension. When you always go for a picnic, you forget all your things behind, what all your tension, your worries, your work, and you just enjoy. That day you will never forget, because it was tension free day, it was a relaxing day for you, and it made you fresh to do your work, to get back to work again. Okay, so understood the meaning of the poem, children? So let us now see the questions which are based on this poem. The first question is, what lies in the south? So what is there in the south side? So we will find the answer. See, it is here in the second line. Wait 1 minute. Just 1 minute. See, can you see the second line? The Indian Ocean in the south. So we are going to answer it in a full sentence. We are going to say the Indian Ocean lies in the south. Next question is, how is the culture? How is the culture, children? The culture is developed. See, can you see this line? With developed culture. But we have to answer it in a full sentence. So we will say the culture is developed. Next one. What lies in the west? What is there in the west? See the third line. Arabian Sea is in the west. So what we will write? The Arabian Sea lies in the west. As the question is asked, that time you will frame the question and you will answer it in full sentence always. List the rhyming words. Now what are the rhyming words which have the same pronunciation but meaning is different, okay? And spelling is also different but pronunciation is the same. Here in the first para we can get your, can you see your culture, sculpture, okay? This is one pair of rhyming word. Then rest, best. Can you see that? This is another pair. Then come to this part. We can say ration, fiction. Ration, nation also we can say. Then tension, fashion. Okay, fashion, tension. So these are the list of rhyming words in the poem. And the last question is, list all the proper nouns from the poem. What are proper nouns, children? Those nouns, names of person, place, okay, they are called proper nouns. So what are proper nouns listed in this poem? First line, Himalayas, okay. Second line is Indian Ocean, Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and anything in the next para? No, nothing. So these are the proper nouns in the poem. Now let us see question as well as the answer. What lies in the south? Indian Ocean lies in the south. See, this is the way you are going to answer the question. You are not only going to write Indian Ocean, you are going to answer it in full sentence by writing as Indian Ocean lies in the south. Second one, how is the culture? The culture is developed. Okay, so full sentence. What lies in the west? Arabian Sea lies in the west. So again here you are going to answer in the full sentence. And Arabian Sea, it is a proper noun, so A will be capital. And it is beginning of the sentence also, the letter. List the rhyming words from the poem. Culture, sculpture, rest, best, ration, fiction, fashion, tension, creation, protection, ration, nation. So these are the rhyming words. Let us see the next one. List all the proper nouns from the poem. Himalayas, Indian Ocean, Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal. So these were the proper nouns which were in the poem. So have you understood, children, how to solve an unseen poem? You will read the poem carefully, you will understand the meaning of the poem, and then you will answer the questions, answer the questions which are asked from the poem, and the answer is hidden in the poem only. You have to just write it in a full sentence, okay, and frame it properly. Videos will be sent regarding unseen poem more and more. Go through it and practice it at home, okay. Same poem, you can write it in your book, you can write the questions, and then you can write the answers on your own. This is the way you can practice, okay. That is called self-study. It will make you more perfect, okay, in solving unseen poem. It is like unseen passage, but passages are big compared to the poem. A poem is short and you can easily, it's very easy than the unseen passage. Okay, children. Thank you, children, for listening to me carefully. Goodbye and take care.